Hi guys, what's up? It's Joe Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing another review for a movie that I've seen on Now TV. It's called Bohemian Rhapsody. In the last video I did a review for Night School, which I'll leave a link to down below. Of course, there's going to be spoilers in this review, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So this film was released on the 24th of October 2018 in the UK. It's got a 4.5 star rating on Now TV. It's a 20th Century Fox film. First time I saw this film was on the 20th of November 2018. At the start, we hear this guitars playing. Basically, this film is about the band Queen and the biopic of how they became famous and what they've gone through and all. So we've got William Lee, who plays Brian May, Rami Malek, who plays Freddie Mercury, who I think won an Oscar for the best actor on this. We've got Joseph Mazzello, who plays John Deacon. Ben Hardy plays Roger Taylor. Tom Hollander plays Jim Beach, who's nicknamed Miami. We've got Lucy Boynton, who plays Mary Austin, who's the love interest of Freddie. We've got Mike Myers, who plays Ray Foster, and then others later on. It's also a Regency Enterprise film. We have Tim Staffel as Jack Roth, who was the old member just before they left, and then Freddie comes along saying, "Do you need a single?" whatever. So at the start, it's London 1970. Freddie's working at Heathrow Airport. His real name, Farouk Bulsar, because I think he was born in Tanzania, I think. Freddie came across Mary at, like, when the band was playing the Don't Forget to Smile. And then one of Mary's friends said, oh, she works at, like, Beavers, I think it is. So then Freddie goes to Mary's workplace. 1 year later, they're in a studio making songs. The new name Queen. Freddie and Mary kissed, and then he was like doing this like piano stuff at for the Bohemian Rhapsody, the start part. He then changed his name legally, and then I think John asked Freddie's daughter, "What you doing later? Homework?" And then his dad was like, "Cough, cough." We have Aidan Gillen, who plays John Reed. They were on the BBC doing Killer Queen, but they were told to lip sync it, don't sing. We have Adam Lambert, who plays a truck driver. Freddie had a ring for Mary and proposed. We hear Fat Bottom Girls. The Rockfield Farm, 1975, Love of My Life there. Alan Leach plays Paul Pretender and Kiss Freddie. More lyrics for Bohemian Rhapsody and the guitar. And they were kept doing the Galileo, but like more high pitched. They walked out from Ray Foster saying, you know, no Bohemian Rhapsody, I want my best friend, you know, you're my best friend, or the I'm in love with my car, which was one of John Deacon's, I think. So like there was a famous pose by all four, you know, like at the start of the Bohemian Rhapsody song. There was like comments and quotes all about the song saying, no, it's not good, but then eventually there was showing cities of that they've toured. Freddie thinks he's bisexual. It's London 1918, then we hear at this party that he arranged, crazy thing called love. The Ways to Drag with Freddie, they kissed. So this was Aaron McCusker, who plays Jim Hutton, who eventually gets with him for the rest of the time that he's alive. They were like stomping 2 times and clapping. This is where they were like, we want the audience to interact with one of our songs, or, you know, encourage the crowd. That's when We All Rock You was made. Madison Square Garden playing. CBS Records, John Reed was saying for some solo work, but then Freddie was like, no. He fired him because he didn't want to break up the band. Mary was with her new boyfriend David. There was the riff from guitar, I think from John from Another Bomb Bites the Dust. Miami Beach is now the manager of Queen. London 1982, there's this interview stuff. I Want to Break Free with the House and the Women. Costumes. Freddie signed the CBS contract of $4 million. Munich 1984. Freddie was coughing up some blood when he was on his own in the studio doing his work. Mary Crane Round said she was pregnant. Paul didn't tell Freddie about Live Aid, and then Freddie decided to fire Paul. Under Pressure there, Who Wants to Live Forever. The band got back together. Hammer to Fall. Freddie told them he had AIDS, but I think he did, in the movie, he told, he did that. But I think in actual real life, he didn't tell them he had AIDS before the concert. I think it was after the Live Aid concert. I can't remember exactly. Somebody to Love was at the start of the film, and then we see that same bit again. That they're in the walking out, whatever. Freddie saw Jim, brought him to his family, and then it was like, are you friends? We're good friends, and they touched hands. Freddie and Dad hugged, because I think they didn't have a good bond, him and his dad, because he didn't like him doing all this stuff and think, do something good with your life, whatever. Jim has never been to a rock concert. Freddie thinks David is gay. Miami messed with some controls, I think sound, when it was like saying don't touch. There's like Radio Gaga, we had Champions as well. They hit £1 million. Don't Stop Me Now was playing for the credits. And then we see some related stuff. 24th of November 1991 was when he died. AIDS-related pneumonia. Mary and Freddie remain lifelong friends. Bohemian Rhapsody was re-released 2 weeks later and reached #1 again, 16 years after the initial release. 1992, Queen and Jim Beach established the Mercury Phoenix Trust in Freddie's honour. They were showing old clips of Queen, and then we hear The Show Must Go On. Overall, I would give this film 5 stars. Absolutely amazing, and it deserves the awards it's won. But anyway, that is all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.